the morning, and may even see a little bit of that changing over to a wintry mix in some of the higher elevations. No accumulation expected, and we will begin to clear out late in the day on Tuesday with a high of 45. Wednesday, partly cloudy, 32 in the morning, 51 in the afternoon. And then we're going to have a wintry mix Thursday night into Friday morning, followed by bitterly cold and windy weather Friday into the weekend. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
All right, right now, your current, whoops, let's get that stopped right there. Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature is 46 degrees. As we had some sleet around the area just a little bit ago, I was noticing that. And that is something that we'll keep an eye on. You just never know what that may lead to, especially with the weather forecast that we got there. All right, welcome in here to the Mix Afternoon Drive on the radio and also on MixTV.tv right now. We're going to be speaking with our friends here. We got Cindy Perry. She is the MaryEllen Locher Scholarship Fund Coordinator. We're going to talk about some local scholarship opportunities that we're going to introduce to our listening audience, a new way that you can apply and things like that. But first of all, Cindy, how are you doing this afternoon? So glad to see you again.
I'm great, and thank you for this opportunity, Dwayne.
Well, first of all, let's just start from the beginning. Let's talk a little bit about the MaryEllen Locher Scholarship Fund, and then we'll kind of dive into some other things here.
Sure. The MaryEllen Locher Scholarship Fund is a college scholarship program for the children of breast cancer patients. We were started in 2002 by the beloved MaryEllen Locher, longtime anchor and medical reporter on Channel 9, and we were blessed in 2021 to merge with CHI Memorial, so now we're under the umbrella of CHI Memorial Foundation.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there as far as being underneath that umbrella. It's always good to kind of work together for a same common goal.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah. Well, I know that we're talking about scholarship funds that are available for people, and the deadline, it seems like it's a little far out there, but right now is a great time while kids are out of school, things are going on, maybe more people at home than normal, to take advantage of a new online application.
Yes, we're very blessed this year. We've got an online application through a program called Good Grants, highly recommended from one of our sister hospitals in Kentucky, and everything will be online. You'll write your essay online, one essay this year. In the past, we've had more than one essay required, but this year we've moved to one essay. You will upload on the website, on the platform, your most current transcript, medical proof of diagnosis for your mother or your father, since men get breast cancer too.
Right.
A list of your accomplishments, your resume, and then also a recommendation letter. All of that will be online, and you'll register on the platform, get a number. And it'll be much quicker and easier, we think, than the old paper process that we used for many years.
Yeah, we were talking about that. You said welcome to the new millennium when this went from a paper process to an online process.
Which is kind of hard for a girl who loves paper like me.
You know what? I'm a notes person, too. I love paper and those type things. But this new online platform, this new online application will make things a little bit smoother of a transition.
Absolutely.
Maybe a little less convoluted for people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it'll be, and the most important thing is that we make it easy for the student to apply and take advantage of what we can offer them.
Again, we're speaking with Cindy Perry. She is the MaryEllen Locher Scholarship Fund Coordinator. We're talking about how you can apply for some of the scholarships that is going to be awarded in the 23-24 school year. The deadline is February the 17th. Again, it sounds like that's a little bit out there, but time will get away quick for one. And for two, during the holidays, it's just a great time to sit down, take advantage of this, maybe help put that together, what you're going to be writing on those papers, and get all that submitted. Now, again, you mentioned a while ago scholarships awarded to the children of breast cancer patients, survivors, those currently in treatment, or those who have passed away.
Absolutely, yes.
So it's kind of an either-or type thing.
Absolutely, sure.
Yeah.
We've got some children who apply they don't really have a strong memory of their mother's experience with breast cancer, and then some whose mothers are right in the thick of it as they're writing their essays and submitting their application. So we're just blessed to be able to serve the families of breast cancer patients no matter what stage they are in the diagnosis and the battle with the breast cancer.
As long as you guys have been doing this, I think it's about 20 years,
20
right?
20 years. This was our 20-year anniversary.
You guys have awarded 568 scholarships, totaling about how much, you think?
The total that we've awarded is just over $1 million.
Wow, over $1 million.
We just reached that $1 million goal this year at our 20th anniversary. This past year, we awarded 28 scholarships, and they represent students from 15 area schools, including 6 students from the Cleveland area. 6 of our 22 winners are from Cleveland, 1 from Walker Valley, 2 from Bradley Central, and then 3 winners from Cleveland High School. And the total we've awarded this current school year is $85,000 in scholarships.
My goodness.
Yes.
And what a blessing that has to be to these families that are either going through or unfortunately have lost a loved one because of breast cancer. I would say that this would come at a time in their life that they're looking for something in a positive way. And we've talked about this before, Cindy. A lot of times when you're dealing with folks putting things on paper or now on this online application, it kind of like it's a little bit of therapy, isn't it?
Absolutely. Our students say that it's kind of a cathartic experience to share their struggles and their victories through the process, because no one really asked them to write about it. And this is the first time where they can actually pour out their hearts in a way that expresses their emotions regarding what has happened to their parent.
Tell me a little bit about some past recipients. I know you've been involved with this for quite some time.
Yes, I have.
Tell me about some of the past recipients and what some of these folks have went on to do. I know you're very proud of the past recipients.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Many of our recipients choose medical professions because they've seen the impact that nurses, doctors, anyone that touches their mom's life throughout the journey, and so they want to be like the women and men that brought healing to their parent. So many of them will choose a medical profession. We've got a winner now who's a physical therapist in Atlanta. We've got winners that are, and many winners who are choosing nursing. We've got some winners who are in medical school right now. We have a lot of educators as well, coaches, teachers, and then of course, the variety of attorneys and business leaders and, people who choose a nonprofit, work. So they're a little bit of everything, but mostly a lot of them will choose that medical profession.
Yeah, the people that's been a part of this in the past that have received these scholarship funds, they kind of become a family, don't they?
Absolutely, yes.
It's not just putting something out there and them receiving scholarships. They kind of interact some. Am I right?
Absolutely, and they give back to us through of course being donors, of course, to the scholarship fund. But then we have many of them that will continue to represent us in through media appearances, social media. We have one of the ones that I'm especially proud of is a young woman named Emily Pemberton, and she is a mammography technician at the MaryEllen Locher Breast Center right now.
Wow!
And she did my mammogram yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was such a proud moment to see this child that I'd met in high school, and now here she is practicing a profession and bringing healing into the lives of others, and including me.
Now you've got a T-shirt on, or you got your sweater over the top of it, a nice pink T-shirt on, and you said color Chattanooga pink. Talk to me a little bit about that as we move forward here.
Yes, the premier signature event, fundraising event in Chattanooga is pink, which is coming up January 21st, and this is will be at the Chattanooga Convention and Trade Center. But we of course have many folks from Cleveland who come and participate and get involved, and we celebrate Cleveland area women who have gone through this experience with breast cancer as well, and they're welcome to come. But Color Chattanooga Pink Week is a week where we ask businesses in the area to show their support for the MaryEllen Locher Breast Center and the Scholarship Fund, because part of the proceeds of Pink go to the MaryEllen Locher Scholarship Fund as well. So we're selling these T-shirts, $20. I can be sure to connect you with anyone that wants one. I can connect you to get one. And so during this special week, January 14th through the 21st, businesses in Chattanooga and hopefully Cleveland as well will be showing their support with signage, decorations, to celebrate the lives of women and men who have experienced breast cancer.
Again, we're speaking with Cindy Perry. She is here on behalf of the MaryEllen Locher Scholarship Fund. She's a coordinator. We're talking about the opportunities for scholarships for the 23-24 school year. And what ages, what grades are we talking about? Just seniors? Kind of walk me through that.
Sure, absolutely. High school seniors are the youngest that we take.
Okay.
So if you're currently a senior this year, you need to be working on your application.
Okay.
But if, say, your parent gets diagnosed when you're a sophomore in college, we can take your application then as well. We've had students whose moms get diagnosed while the student is in college, and they will apply and work for the scholarship for the remaining years of their college years. We only offer undergrad scholarships. We're not set up to offer any kind of master's programs or professional development programs beyond the undergraduate years. But say you're a junior right now and your mom's in the middle of it, go ahead and apply, and we can give you a scholarship if you're chosen for your senior year in college.
And again, this is a new online application that makes it easier for everybody to be a part of that. Scholarships are awarded to those the children of breast cancer survivors, those currently in treatment, or those who have passed away. So if you are, maybe you're listening on the radio, maybe you're watching on mixtv.tv in your office. You may not be experiencing this, but maybe you know someone at your place of employment, maybe someone from church, those type things that could benefit from something like this. We ask that you pass this interview along to them and let them be a part of that. For more information on the MaryEllen Locher Scholarship Fund, give me a website. How can we just dive in and get more?
Sure. And one thing I forgot to mention, Dwayne, is that we do not have a required GPA.
Okay.
So anyone is encouraged to apply. We understand that if your mother or your dad has been diagnosed when you're in your high school years, that will affect your GPA.
Sure.
So grades are not a big component of our award process.
Awesome.
But for information, you can visit memorial.org/Mel Scholarship Fund, and there will be a link there under the scholarship tab that will connect you to the new online platform, and you just click that link and you register and start going to town and get that application into us.
Yeah, you got till February the 17th to get that done. And I said it sounds like we're talking about it's December the 20th, but that time will get away so quick. And this is something that you really need to take a little time to put together.
Absolutely, because the essay is a big component.
Right.
So the longer you take to absorb and pray about and think about and polish your essay, that is the major component of our awards. And then, it may take some time to get your recommendation letter in as well. And we encourage you to use a recommendation letter from an employer, pastor, school counselor. Those are the strongest ones. Family and friends, they don't weigh as much in our scoring process. So, getting those busy people who are the professionals in your life to get them to get that recommendation letter in. It's a busy time for counselors right now with those. So, that's another thing you need to start working on right away, too.
All right. Cindy, if you don't care, give me that website one more time.
Memorial.org/Mel Scholarship Fund.
All right. So there we go. Anything else before we go that you want to mention that's coming to mind?
Well, we would always love to come to some of the Cleveland schools and do our Mel's Club program.
Okay.
I'm in connection with Dr. Wiggins at Bradley Central, and I'll be visiting over at Bradley Central to do Mel's Club. This is our breast health education program where we go into schools and teach girls about breast health. I'll bring a survivor with me who'll share her story. Often in the Cleveland area when I'm invited, I'll bring Shelley Cody from Companion Funeral Home.
Yes.
I know she and her husband are and son, her daughter and her son Trey and Allie Beth were both scholarship winners through our Volley for the Cure winners. And so I'd love to connect with, and I can go into 8th grade as well. I'd be happy to go to any of the middle schools.
Okay.
And also, we're already thinking and thinking through plans about Volley for a Cure 2023. So we're very pleased and blessed with that strong relationship with the volleyball program at Lee University.
Yeah, it's just a tremendous thing. It is something it's kind of a celebration.
Absolutely.
In our community when Volley for a Cure circles around and we get all the teams together and they're on the campus of Lee University. It's really a celebration thing, and that's always something we look forward to. Well, it's great talking to you again, Cindy.
Thank you so much
for this
Thanks
for coming in and sharing with us. Thanks again to Karen Long. She's over here as well. She's somebody that always helps out with these interviews, getting us some good information. We appreciate you guys coming in today, and we hope that we'll see you soon and we can talk more about Color Chattanooga Pink and maybe get another plug in before February the 17th on this scholarship that's available for these folks.
All right. Thank you, Dwayne.
All right. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to both of you.
You too.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. What about a little bit of music here for you on Mix 104.1?